So freaking cool. You could do 10-minute videos now. Like, when did this happen? Where have I been? Like, I just realized that, like, right now. Alright, so I wanted to come talk to y'all real quick and just let me know y'all's thoughts and y'all's opinions, what y'all think about it. Um, cause like my nerves are like skyrocket right now. And I just want to make sure that I'm not freaking going crazy. Or am I? Alright, so I'm not sure if y'all ever heard of Senior Skip Day. I've never heard of it, didn't even know it existed, honestly. Today I was talking to my boss about it. She was like, well, yeah, when I was in college and, no, when I was in school and I had graduated and all that, my senior year, we did that too. It's called a senior skip day. Um, and you don't go to school for one day out the week, which is like on a Friday because they like go out and all the seniors around the town or around the city or whatever, everybody tries to get together and, party, have a good time or, whatever. I didn't know it existed until my son brought it up to me last night, okay? I picked him up from work last night, he brought it up to me. Senior skip day is this Friday. Like, what? So I'm like, so are you asking me to skip out on school on Friday? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or what? He was like, well, basically, Mom, I mean, yeah, everybody does this. They do this every year for the seniors. Seniors, they skip out on the day and everybody gets together. And our senior skip day is this coming up Friday, and I wanted to go. And I'm like, so you're asking me to let you skip school on Friday? Are you asking me for permission for you to skip school on Friday, or, like what's going on? Like, what? He's like, well, yeah, Mom. All my friends are going to Galveston. Everybody's getting together. I don't even know Galveston. It's the beach. Period. It's the beach. But I think it is Galveston. Um, so if you're from out here, from Texas. I don't know if they're showing on other outlets or what, but if you're from out here, you see those twin boys that just vanished in the freaking water. And they found one of the bodies this morning. They found one body this morning, okay? This morning, one body. And it happened at the beach. So am I supposed to just feel comfortable just sending my son to the beach like that? Like, without us being there? And they're going to be there all weekend? Like, am I wrong for not letting him go? Or am I wrong for not letting him enjoy this time with his friends because he's not going to be with them no more? He's going off to college. All his friends, everybody's going their separate ways. So, the fuck do I do? Because I want him to experience, these. I got this stuff all in my head, this pollen stuff. I want him to experience these times, and I wanted him to do all that fun stuff, with his friends, and all that. But I'm like, mm. All right, so I have to park, okay? So I can finish what I gotta say. Because I want to make sure that I'm not losing my mind. Okay. So there, it was the family. They were at the beach with their twin-year old boys, 13-year-old twin boys. I'm telling you, my mind's racing. I'm telling you. They were at the beach with them. The parents said they'd like literally turn their back for a second, turn back around. The boys were nowhere in sight. They couldn't see the boys. That they don't know what happened. So I'm like, what the freak? I'm gonna be an hour away, like literally an hour away. I'll be an hour away from where he's going. An hour. I'm not gonna be able to get there fast enough if something would happen to you. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's one problem I have, is him going to the beach and something happens and all these kids. I don't know who's gonna be under the influence. I don't know what they're gonna be doing, and my son just vanishes and nobody's know what the fuck is going on. Because if you watch true crime stories stuff like that, like I do, and I know y'all seen them, I repost them. I believe that shit. But these, you can't just trust just anybody. All right. I'm not losing my head. Like this is facts. So I'm like, okay, the whole water thing scares the shit out of me because I can't even imagine how them parents feel, not knowing where the hell their kids are at, knowing they're just somewhere in the ocean, dead. Okay, that's has to be the worst freaking feeling in the freaking world. Because my daughter, we lost her one time. Well, that's because we didn't lose her. Her school bus dropped her off at the wrong bus stop. I posted that story on my TikTok before. So if y'all want to go find that, go find that. It's on my TikTok. I posted that story time before. And she was gone for like 3-4 hours. And let me tell you, it was the worst freaking feeling not knowing where my daughter was at. And she was barely in first grade. And I didn't know where in the hell she was at. The bus dropped her off somewhere where she wasn't supposed to be dropped off at. Okay? So I can't even imagine how them parents felt. And then I watch, you know, the true crime stories and stuff. And these college parties, and they do the most craziest shit. They put stuff in the drinks and drug the kids up. And some kids' bodies can't handle certain shit. They die. Everybody scatters like roaches. Nobody's seen what happened to the kid or what happened. Nobody's seen the overdose. And, like, that shit scares the living shit out of me. Because fentanyl and stuff like that is really, really big. Out here in Houston, I don't know where y'all at, where y'all from or whatever, but fentanyl and all that, perks, I guess they call them perks. I don't know I don't know. They're big out here, and there's a lot of kids doing them. Okay, so it scares the living shit out of me. Like I told my son, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about other people around you. I don't know what other people are gonna be doing. I don't know if they're gonna be on drugs. I don't know if there's gonna be alcohol involved, and it scares me because I'm so freaking far away, and I'm not gonna know what the hell. Like I'm not gonna know what the hell's going on. My son's gonna be over there dead. God forbid. I don't want to think the worst, but I mean, I'm a mom, and I'm gonna think the worst because this is my kid that we're talking about. And you know, it's gonna sound crazy me coming to my son and telling my son like, "Hey, all right, look, give him a couple of pointers. Like, okay, look, don't take nobody's drink. If they try to give it to you in a cup, you buy your own canned drinks. Or even me go buy him canned drinks and take and send his own little cooler with his canned drinks and his waters in it that's sealed shut. Like, I'm gonna look crazy. He's probably gonna look at me like this lady has lost her goddamn mind. But no, I haven't. Like, just be on the fucking safe side. And I'm gonna look crazy talking to an 18-year-old about don't get in cars with people that are under the influence, or you think something's not right. Call Uber. He could call Uber because he's called Uber a lot of times to go to work and come back from work. So I'm not really worried about that because something happened. He could call an Uber and he could leave and go back to his hotel. But it's like, who's all gonna be staying in the hotels with y'all? There's gonna be nothing but kids. And I'm not saying like kids because they're all like 18 and older, I'm thinking, or 17 or something like that. But I'm like, who in the hell is gonna be there to monitor y'all in case something fucking happens? But my boss is like, no, Jackie, they're gonna have a lot of cops out there. It's gonna be, they're gonna have, they're already expecting this. Next week is spring break for our children here in Houston. Next week. I don't know about everybody else. I know everybody has their spring breaks on different weeks or whatever. But next week it starts for my kids. And, there's gonna be a lot of people out there in the beaches and stuff this coming up weekend, this coming up week. And it's like, what the hell? Like, I want my son to go and experience this, like I said, but I'm just like, and what about fucking something happens and I'm gonna regret even letting him go? You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to live with that regret. Like, fuck, I should have went with my first instinct. I should have told him to stay home. I should have told him to stay home. You know? Am I crazy? No, I don't think so. So yeah, long story short, what in the hell would y'all do? Like, for real, for real. Because I don't want to keep him shut from the world because I've had a lot already. I've had not let him do a lot of certain things because I'm just like, no, day when something happens, I'm not gonna know. Like, but now he's a big boy now, and I can't control too much no more. He's about to be off in college, and I'm not gonna be able to control those college parties they have in those dorms. I'm not gonna be able to control none of that. So it's like, do I just let him go and chance it? I mean, I don't know. I might sound crazy. Y'all might be looking at me like, this girl done lost her motherfucking mind already. Like, no, like, for real. This is my first kid that's going off to the real world by himself alone, and I'm like a freaking nervous wreck. Like, not for nothing. Like, I can't shelter him and baby him forever. Like, now he's about to just go off and do what he wants to do, and I can't really say nothing. Even though I probably can. The only thing I can do is give him good advice, wish him the best, and just, like I said, give him good pointers and tell him don't do this, like, watch out for this, keep an eye on this, if something happens, just leave. I'll tell him stuff like that. But he's big now, and I'm just like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just on his back like he's a baby. That's my thing. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want him to feel like, damn, you don't trust me? Because nothing like that. I trust him. I don't trust the other people that's around him because I don't know the motives of other people, basically. All right? All right.